Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got a new one from Home Free. Song's titled Santiana. I'm not too sure what the song is all about, but we're about to take a listen, and I'll definitely give my take, about it at the end of the video. So stick with me till then. Let's take a listen, guys.
Heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Yeah. Heave her up and away we'll go. Along the plains of Mexico,
Santiana gained a day away. Santiana, Napoleon of the West, they say, along the plains of Mexico. Heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. She's a fast clipper ship and a bully good crew. Away, Santiana. And an old salty yank for a captain too. Along the plains of Mexico.
heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico.
Santiana fought for gold. Away, Santiana. Around Cape Horn through the ice and snow. Along the plains of Mexico.
Heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico.
'Twas on the field of Molly Del Rey.
Away, Santiana.
Well, both his legs got blown away along the plains of Mexico.
Heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico.
It was a fierce and bitter strife.
Away, Santiana.
The General Taylor took his life
Along the plains of Mexico. Heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Along the plains of Mexico. Santiana, now we mourn. Away, Santiana. We left him buried off Cape Horn. Along the plains of Mexico.
All right, guys. Yeah, so that was Home Free with Santiana. Wow. I love this. I mean, I don't know anything about this song, but I definitely loved Home Free's take on the song. I mean, right from the start, I feel like this version feels big. Even though it's all voices, Home Free really went and they created this massive soundscape that, I mean, as always they do that, massive soundscape that makes you feel as a listener, feel like you are standing on the deck of a ship, with the crew chanting alongside you. I love the fact that it's dark, it's dramatic, but also really, really fun, all at the same time. So based off of a few facts that I pulled up, this is an old folk song, and I personally, I love the way, they took, an old new folk song and gave it this modern cinematic polish. I feel like that is exactly what makes Home Free so special. Now, the vocals on this performance are just insane. The bass, once again, anchors everything, with those, thunderous, low notes. It's like the ocean, itself, rumbling beneath the song. Then you've got the harmonies, stacked up, so beautifully, especially in the chorus. The call and response, shanty style works perfectly, with a group, like a Home Free, because I feel like every voice has its personality, but they blend seamlessly. There's also a raw, gritty edge, in some of the lead vocals, that sells the storytelling. It doesn't sound too clean, which I loved. It feels lived in, which is exactly what you want from a sea shanty. Of course, I mean, for the instrumentation side, you guys already know there are no instruments, here, but the arrangement, makes it, sound like a full band. Their use of vocal percussion, layered harmonies, and those deep resonant parts. To me, give you as a listener the illusion of drums, strings, and even horns. At times, the arrangement is clever. I love the fact that it honors the repetitive, chant-like, quality, of the original, shanty, while building dynamics, so it doesn't, get boring. By the end, it feels like a storm, swirling, then breaking over you. So, what is this song all about? One may ask. Based off of the lyrics, Santiana, you know, also called Santiana, comes from the 19th century, sea shanty tradition. It references the Mexican, American War, and the figure Antonio Lopez, the Santa Ana, you know. Yes, I mean, that is just based off a few facts that I pulled up. Though the historical accuracy is fuzzy, sailors, weren't exactly historians, The point of the shanty wasn't to document, history, but to keep rhythm, while working on ships. Home Free definitely went to, they captured that spirit, turning it into a story of battle, pride, and resilience, on the seas. It's got that mix of grit and grandeur, and I definitely loved it, guys. Overall, I think Home Free, knocked this one, out of the park. I love the way they managed to keep the heart of a traditional folk shanty, while turning it into something more than something cinematic and goosebump worthy. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever wondered how an old sailor's work song, could feel epic in 2025, this is definitely the best, example. It's a statement, to their vocal talents, their arranging skills, and their ability to make music, and that feels both timeless and fresh. Yes, that's just my take. I really, really want to hear what you guys also have to say about this one. What do you think of Home Free's, Santiana? Do you prefer this more than cinematic spin, or do you love, the raw, traditional shanty versions from groups like, the Longest Johns? Please drop your thoughts down in the comment section, and let's talk about sea shanties. And of course, I mean, if you enjoyed this breakdown, I mean, hit that like button and subscribe for more music dives and such as this one. Guys, if you tune in, if you're stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved, you're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and on to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, peace out.